Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. I am Pam and I am a crocheter who knits a bit. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is well. On this channel we do what? We kick it old school style. So be sure to grab a pen and pad so that you can take some notes. I do leave links in the description box. I've been pretty good at that, you guys, huh? But still, you may want to take some notes, jot some things down. I do not edit. So what you see is what you get. And if I make a mistake, excuse me, I will correct it in the flub section of my description box. I'm looking over here because I have some notes. This is episode 96. Can you guys believe it? Episode 96, yay for me. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of the interweb in these YouTube streets. I absolutely love it. Love you guys. Thank you for your support. And let's get started. So what do we have here? These are all of the crochet flowers that I made. So we're going to break this all down. First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. Because you guys know normally my fireplace is behind me right there. This has been here for quite a while, so let me explain briefly. There's going to be some remodeling done in a bathroom here, and this is the vanity that's going to go in there. So my husband's been trying to coordinate delivery of stuff. This came months ago. It served me well for the Sellevision because I set everything behind there. But just in case you guys were wondering, that's what that is. And it is very heavy and will not be moved until it is time to go in its forever home, which is in the bathroom. So anyway, now that we've got that out of the way, flowers. Flowers that don't die. These are awesome, you guys, and they are so much fun to make. So I showed one of these in a couple of episodes ago. And so now that I'm finished with all the flowers I have to make, I kind of wanted to break it down and show you what I did and show you exactly what I used. You still have some time to make them. Easter is coming up. Mother's Day is coming up. Any day you want to make flowers is a good day. And the best part about these is they don't die. They don't die. And you can put a scented oil on here. Just dab a bit right on top and you will be able to have that rose smell or whatever scent that you choose to put on there. So, excuse me. Krista from The Secret Yarnery, her video popped up on my feed about, I'd say maybe probably a month ago. And I thought, oh, these would be great to make. My sister, who is an educator, but she also has a couple of other businesses, one being her travel agency, which is Busy Bees Travel. Every year she hosts a sip and paint. Now, if you've never been to a sip and paint, you don't know what you're missing. You leave with a painting that you created. It's fun. There's music playing. My sister offers food. Her setup is just beautiful. It's been fun for several years now. So it's that time again in May. She is going to host her sip and paint to advertise her travel agency with her friends and family and her Red Hat sisters. If you don't know what the Red Hats are, you can Google them. My sister is a vice queen. I am an inactive member. Jeez, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm tired. I just came home from work, and even though we're on spring break, I'm still tired. As you guys know, I'm a registrar for a school district, so I work full time, and it's quiet now, but I still have a lot of paperwork and stuff to do, and I'm just tired. But anyway, back to the subject. So the reason why I explained about the red hats is because they have specific colors for, I don't know how to say it, tiers that you're on, depending on your age. So I think the youngest are called pinkies. So henceforth, the pink flowers. Now, I think this is blowing out. So I went in my stash, I pulled out pink, and then of course the red is their main color, but my sister liked this deep burgundy color. I love this color of yarn. The colors are purple, pink, and red. So that's why all of these are that color, with the exception of these two. This is a coral color. I just decided to make a different color. And you guys, I think you saw this yellow one when I first talked about these a couple of episodes ago. Oh, that's blowing out. There you go. This is a very pretty coral. So I had all of these colors in my stash. Excuse me. And of course my pink bucket, because you guys know I like pink things and I like bling and I love ladybugs. I put a ladybug on everything that I make. I think they are good luck, and I just like them. One of these days I'm going to get a ladybug tattoo when I stop being afraid. So I went to Krista's video. I watched it a couple of times, and then I thought, okay, these are fast, they're quick, and they're fun to make. So, Krista's, this is one from her channel. Krista, The Secret Yarnery. She has you make the bottom part first. Okay, you can make the bottom part first, get you some green yarn. Then you make the bloom. This is considered a large bloom, okay? This is her small bloom. And this is the small leaf that goes with that. Large bloom, large leaf, small bloom, small leaf. So she has both of them. She explains them perfectly. You can follow along, no problem. When it came to the stick that she uses bamboo knitting needles that have that little knobby thing on the top. You can order those from Amazon. I looked at those and I didn't like them, only because they have the needle information on the stem part. So I thought, we're going to be giving these out to the ladies and I don't want that on there. So I perused Amazon and I came up with these. These are planter sticks. They come in a package, and these are perfect. They have a pointed end, which is perfect for going down through the top of the flower, because that's how you get them in there. And then in order to keep this from going straight through, I hot glued a button on here. And Krista tells you that too. She uses like the bamboo skewer sticks, and she just grabs a button and you just hot glue. I hadn't had my hot glue gun out in a long time. You guys know I have a pink hot glue gun, right? I do. So that was perfect. I had a bag of buttons. I always keep buttons around, and I got my hot glue gun out, and you just glue the button on top of here. So that way, when you take this down inside of the flower, it stops and then it doesn't come off. What I did for extra security is I dribbled some hot glue right around here and was careful to slide it down in so it wouldn't get on the flower, and just boop and kind of squish it around so that it stays there, and then it doesn't end up sliding back down and it just stays there. So these are perfect. These are not expensive. They are on Amazon. They are called planter sticks. You will see them. Just type it in. They come in a bag of, I think, maybe 25 of them. And these are really good and they're very sturdy. I like these better than bamboo skewers. So that's what I use. Now, this is also Krista's rose, but it is rolled the opposite way. So this is rolled forward. This is rolled, I say, backwards. Okay, so you get a different look, but it's the same tutorial. Okay, so then Jeanette from DIY Creations, hi Jeanette, she saw this, and of course I love how we inspire one another. I mean, that's one thing that is super great about YouTube is the inspiration. If you see something and somebody else is making it, you're inspired to do it, just do it. It's so much fun. So Jeanette saw this when I did it before, and she thought, oh, those are great. She found another tutorial by Nastasia. So when she did her video and she talked about it, I thought, ooh, that's a little bit different. So what I did was, now 90% of these are from the Secret Yarnery, and I left that link below. I should have had it already out. I'm looking for one that's from Nastasia. Okay, here's one. Now, the difference, this one is from Nastasia. This is her tutorial. And the difference is she has you start by making your green section. You start with that, then you add your color of yarn, and then you keep going. So I liked that because you did not have to make two separate things. I really liked that. So I made a couple of these from Nastasia's. And then, you know, when you search something on YouTube, it pops up a lot of other videos about flowers and stuff like that. Okay, I forgot this one in my craft room. So let me make sure I'm pausing and not stopping the video. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. So as I was saying, because I was using two videos to make the flowers, another video popped up, and that was by Crystal of BagODay. Crystal does everything, Crystal does it all. Of course, she has a flower video. Her flower, this is Crystal's from BagODay, and yes, I still have my yarn attached. This is absolutely beautiful. It's super full, it's very plush, and she shows you how to make the leaves, and you can attach the leaves under the bottom. Now you're probably wondering, why isn't that on a stick, Pamela? Well, because when I was putting the stick in here, I got hot glue inside of here, so it wouldn't go down. The hot glue is just like stuck right there. So I can't use this flower, and I really don't feel like making another one. I had to make 25 of these. So there's 25 of these, minus the odd colors. There's 25 of these in here. I don't want to make any more roses. So this one just kind of sits on my desk because I like it. It's super pretty. This one takes a little bit longer to make. And after you make so much of one thing, for me, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't. So this is my bucket of roses, and we will be passing those out at my sister's event in May. I hope everybody really likes them, and the best part about it is you can keep them. I did get some scented oil. My husband came up with that idea. Excuse me. And I just put like just a boop on top, and it smelled wonderful. So I'm going to ask my sister if she wants that, because I'm not sure. Most roses do smell like roses, but I'm not certain. Some people have allergies. It could be all kinds of things. So I don't want to do that unless she okays it. But you guys, if you haven't made these, you have to try them. They are so much fun, and they are so beautiful. So I will leave the links to The Secret Yarnery, Naztazia, and BagODay. They all have beautiful tutorials on how to make these flowers. I'll be right back. I'll get these out of my face. Hold on. Whew, 15 minutes about flowers. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's move on. I don't want to keep you guys too long. All right. Next up, hang on. I should be more prepared, but I'm not. I'm not perfect, but I'm having fun here on the YT. So, you guys see that? This is called the Pocket Bunny, and I usually have who it's written down by, but I don't, but it'll be in the description box. Again, you get inspiration when you see somebody else on the YouTube make it, and Z made one of these. Hey Louise, she made one of these, and I thought, oh, that is so cute, and it's perfect. It has a little pocket inside, and it's one piece. You don't sew anything on, and this is super cute. I mean, you could take whatever you need to put inside of here, and you have a cute little gift to give someone for Easter. For those of you that celebrate, that's absolutely adorable. How cute is that? So I will I'll leave the link below for this Pocket Bunny video. Now, I kept my stuff to make my bunnies, plural, in here. This is my Gigi Made It bag. Love this bag. Went through my stash, found some Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek. That's not what this one is made of, though. I'm not certain. I only had like a smidgen of this. And this is thicker than the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek. That little tail is adorable. And she shows you how to make this from start to finish. Well, I mean, this was my first one. I made this one. No problem. You do have to slow the video down, though. She's like, brrr, she's speeding through that thing, and I did know how to slow it down. I hear you, Louise, quiet. I did know how to slow it down, and I've never done that before because I've never had to, but I did, and I followed the instructions. Use a stitch marker. I used a stitch marker. This one was fine, first take, okay? Since this one, I have tried to make this pocket bunny at least 2 or 3 more times. I can't. This is as far as I got on this one. I frogged this one like 2 or 3 times. The stitch count wasn't coming out right. I don't know what I was doing. It's not that difficult. It's a very easy video to follow. Slow it down a pinch, grab your scraps, and make a pocket bunny and stuff it for your little ones. I have a big one. He's super grown, so I'll probably put some gift cards in here. I explained to you guys a couple of videos ago that we did do Easter baskets, but all good things must come to an end. because they're old. He's old. So I'll give him this pocket bunny and put a couple of gift cards in here and call it a day. So I'll leave that link below. You guys still have some time to get a bunny done. Next up, I love project bags. You guys know that. I know you guys know that. I love project bags. And I have many. I'm blessed. I enjoy them. This one was by Ash Love Makes. She doesn't do it anymore. She stopped a couple of years ago. So I'm glad I got a hold of a lot of her bags before she sold everything with the inside. So, never say never. Never. Little tiny needles and fingering weight yarn. No. So, this tutorial popped up on my feed. It's called the Sock Yarn Cowl by Simply in Stitches. And she gives you the instructions down at the bottom of the video, and she also walks you through it. So you just write it down. You know, I keep index cards in my project bags. Told you guys those are good to have. I also keep a plastic bag in my project bag, so the remnants of my project will not stay for the new project that's coming in. So 3.5 millimeter needles. No. I always said no. I wasn't going to use little tiny needles. I always said no. I was not going to work with fingering weight yarn unless I held it double. So I was gifted this beautiful skein of yarn. No! How gorgeous is that? Lola Bean Yarn Company, she can do no wrong. Dyeing is her game for sure. She dyes the most beautiful yarn on the planet. And it always feels good. It works up well. I'm not sure what this colorway is. This was gifted to me. Thank you. You know who you are. So I thought, you know, this is too beautiful to not do anything with it. Look, this has like a little pouch to go with it. I'm that girl. I have to match. Excuse me. So here is my start to this sock yarn cowl. Now, I do need all of these stitch markers to keep track of what I'm doing. I like this because it has just enough interest to where you're not bombarded. And you can watch a television show and do this because you know when you get to your stitch markers that you know what you have to do when you get to your stitch markers. So this is coming out fantastic. I like it. And once I spread it out, take it off the needles and block it, it has just enough texture to be interesting. So look at these needles. This is my first interchangeable set of needles, which is Knitter's Pride. I have never gone back this way using the needles. It's usually 5.50 and up. And I just recently started using a 5.50 because that's recommended for a lot of brims for beanies. I am a very tight crocheter and a very tight knitter. I don't know why. I've tried to loosen up and I can't. So I've never even used these back here. This is my first time. See what's missing? That's these. Now, do I like it? Yes. This is pretty much, as they say, flying off the needles. It really is. I mean, it's just the rhythmic movement of the it's just flying off the needles. So I put it down for a little while because I started working on something else. But yes, I am enjoying this. So knitters, sock yarn cowl by Simply in Stitches. I will leave that link below for you. But look at this beautiful, never say never. I am really enjoying this. I am. And I don't think it's going to take as, excuse the crinkling, I don't think it's going to take as long as I thought either. I love it. This one I think is crochet. It is. Don't you love this bag? I love pink things. I think this was gifted to me by Miss Tina. We did an exchange a couple of years ago. So this is super cute. And so me. In here is crochet. So where did I go? Oh, on a D-stash, I got this beautiful yarn. This is Lion Brand Anya. And this is DK weight. And I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone and use some like brighter colors. So I found this tutorial by Flux. Now, I used to crochet just about everything she did back in the day, and this popped up on my feed, and this is the High Tide Shawl by Flux. It is from 2022, so it's not that old. I am using a J hook. Love these tulips. They are smooth as silk. Love these tulips. So I'm using a J hook, which usually I don't do. I'm a K girl. This is the yarn Anya by Lion Brand. It doesn't have a colorway on here, so I'm not sure what that is, but you can't miss this colorway. So this is the High Tide Shawl. Now the shawl is meant to be this way, long, rectangular, like a wrap. Okay, so I thought this would be cool for, you know, spring and summer, just to have something colorful. I like the stitch though. I don't know if you want to call this a shell stitch. It's not the granny stitch. I linked the tutorial below. She always does a step-by-step tutorial, but look at this, you guys. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. And I like the openness of the shells. And I bet once this is blocked, it's really going to bloom and open up and be nice and airy, especially for the weather that we have here in Southern California, which has been awfully wacky, by the way. I'm stunned by our weather patterns right now. But this is really pretty. And I mean, I can see that in a wrap, just like all the way around and down and flowing. And I love the colors that are in here. I have a couple of tops that'll match this if I get to wear it. I'm not sure. I'm working on it slowly, but High Tide Shawl by Flux crochet. I've been doing more knitting than crocheting. Not sure why. Maybe because I haven't really seen any crochet projects that I'm like, oh, you know, I need to do that kind of a thing. So, but it will come. And then my update, and I will let you guys go. Isn't this cute? Look at that. It's purple on the inside, purple. It's super cute. I use little buckets like this because I carry this around the house from place to place when I'm working on this at home. This is my Linus Shawl. This card is beat up. I've made like 3 or 4 Linus shawls. I like it because of the boomerang style, the boomerang shape. And these are needle minders. See how you clip your needles in there so they don't fall off your project, and they're nice and secure. I got these from Naughty Knitting Sacks. So I do need to unfasten this so that you guys can see. Look at that pretty inside. Purple stoppers. And these are my Chow red lace needles. I have an interchangeable set for that as well. But this is coming along nicely. I love the colorway that I'm using. The ball band. It's a Karen Skinny Cake. Karen Skinny Cake. And I showed this to you guys before. I'm just being accountable.
This is a reminder.
Oh, geez. She would have to talk when I'm taping, but that's okay. So as I'm getting to the colors, those are really exciting colors. And like I told you, I am trying to kind of get out of my comfort zone and wear some brighter colors. But I absolutely love this. And I do plan on using, I want this to be like big and flowy. And I do want to use almost all of this. I would like to. I've been working on this for quite some time. So I put it down and pick it up and put it down and pick it up. And so look at that. That's just fun. These colors are so fun. And you can pretty much wear this any time of year. I like the edging. Those are created by Yarnovers. Now I did do a boo-boo here at the bottom. I'm supposed to be going through the back loop, and I was too far along and discovered that I wasn't doing it the right way. Shame on me. I've made several of these, so I wasn't paying attention. But look at that. How pretty is that? Look at that. So I will finish this, you guys, and as long as I keep showing it to you, it keeps me accountable. And that's it. I hope everybody is well. Please remember to be kind. And I'm going to check out some things this weekend. If you celebrate Easter, have a wonderful, beautiful Easter. Enjoy family time. And, you know, just being together, the fact that we're able to be out and be together now is just really great. Usually when somebody is new on the scene, if it's brought to my attention, I do like to acknowledge. I remember when I was new on YouTube and how exciting it was every time I, looked, and I was like, oh my God, I have 100 subscribers, 200, 300, 400, 500. You guys are amazing. So we like to lift each other up. Rose of Rose Likes Crochet. Hi, Rose. She first brought this person to the forefront, and then Z brought her to the forefront. And then that's how I heard of her. And the person I'm talking about is Refuge of My Granny's Closet. She's amazing. That's all I can say. She is very, very, very talented. You guys check her out. Go over and subscribe. Click the bell. Click the like button. We all need that support. She is, I think, 6 or 7 weeks in the YouTube streets. So, and she does a market every Saturday over in Corona. So that is not far from here. So have car, will drive. So yes, she's extremely talented, and she's very open and forthcoming about a lot of different things. And she seems like such a really, nice, outgoing person. But she has a wonderful craft room with all of her yarn behind her. And she really does do a lot. She sews, she crochets, she does a lot of different things. So just check her out, My Granny's Closet, and I will leave that link below. And you guys, be kind, support one another, and I will see you soon. Thank you for spending some time with me. I am at 34 minutes. My apologies. but I had quite a few things to show you guys. And oh, one more thing. I've done this before. Isn't this cute? This is my hippo that I bought from Kim, the crafty nomad, who is super crafty. And when she had her holiday vendor event, we went to. So I need a name. Hang on just one second. Okay, so I need a name. So how about we do that? You guys think of a name and I will send you something. Now, sending out something, I'm sorry, it has to be US only. To ship out of the country is just astronomical and it's really, really expensive, and my apologies, but US only. Help me find a name. If I select your name, then I will send you something. So take a good look at her face. Who do you think she should be? She's a hippo. Okay? All right. You guys have a good one, and I will see you next time. Thank you for spending some time with me. Bye for now.